Just a quick video on a 2017 Toyota Highlander on changing the cabin air filter. I already got it out part way. This latch goes on the side of the box here. If I can get my finger on it, you have to unhook that guy to get the box down. There's two tabs that you just squeeze the box in to get them out. And then to get the air filter, there's this little door that I'm not really getting too good in this video. It's right up here, and then that'll give you access to get the inner door to pop the filter out. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Here's the door I was talking about. Pay attention to the tabs. Those tabs go on the bottom, and then you can see the filters in there. And you want to look at how the writing is on there too. And there's a little indicator that says up. Make sure your new one's going in the same way. And then to get it out, should just slide out. And I need both hands. If you ever suspect that your cabin air filter isn't working as good as it should, or your air fan isn't blowing as good, sometimes you get a surprise bonus. You'll see here, we have an old filter. And this conglomerate, something else decided to wanted to add to it. So don't be shocked if you ever find a surprise when changing your cabin air filter. Here is the new filter. Looks a little cleaner, I'd say. Instructions right on the box. You can see a upside down part number there. This is one I found on Amazon. Walmart, I think, had it too. It has charcoal infused on one side. So make sure we get the arrow going the right direction, which would be opposite. The other one had an up arrow. This one doesn't tell you up and down. It says airflow. So the blower is below the insert where this goes. So you'd want your arrow actually pointing down instead of up this time, which is a little bit different than the factory one. So the factory one had an up arrow here where that's the intake from the outside. The blower would be below, down underneath. So yeah, your arrow will go the opposite direction because this one just told you how to put it in. The other one's telling you which way the air flows. Sorry if I'm calling it that a horse. There's a shot with the filter where it goes with my light on so you can actually see it. New filter installed. And then you can see with the light off, you can see airflow is down. And the instructions specify that too. Now I recommend at this point, since I got it snapped in there, before I put the glove box back on and close that internal cover, I'm going to turn the blower on, make sure there's not anything still in there that a friendly mouse might have left us, and make sure it's all good. Alright, with the new cabin air filter in, you can kind of see I'm putting a napkin in front of it, so you can see it flapping in the wind there. That's how your vent should blow. Mine was maybe half that at best before. So, and that's not even on vent all the way. If I put it all the way to where it's blowing out of this sucker, you can see it's really got it blowing outward now. I can't even get it to fold down. So quite the difference. One thing I wanted to point out to everyone, this is the new filter. I put it in just to see how strong the airflow was, like I showed you earlier. And you can see there's little pieces of stuff still left in there. So it's a good idea once you put this guy in to run it on high, take it back out, at least tap it upside down if you got an air compressor, blow it out. That way you're starting with it totally clean. One other important tip, I don't know if you'll be able to hear the sound of the blower. Last video, it kind of had a roar sound. Let me turn it up now. Now you just hear air blowing. What I didn't get filmed, unfortunately, was a little piece of insulation from my friendly mice was still in there, throwing the blower off balance. So I ended up having to reach down in the blower cage and pull those old pieces of insulation out. Now it's nice and quiet again. Just another tip for you. Well, I'll be wrapping this video up. I can't really do it with one hand, but the hinges for the glove box are right there. You just snap them in. Then don't forget to hook your little dampener guy back up on the side. And as long as you got your covers snapped in place, it should be done. Mine's still down here, so I'll go ahead and snap this guy back up. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me turn the light on. If I can get my light to turn on. this cover right here. Just push it in on both ends. And then the cabin air filter is fully installed. Alright, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Little wrap up video, just trying to show how nasty this filter was. I mean, you can see it's fully plugged. You know, I had this big old mouse nest on top of it, but yeah, it was worse than I thought. Alright, see you next time.